So all that noise you hear in the background is the fan on the computer running, the cooling pad fan running, and the air conditioners running. So there we have it. Hey y'all, APG Jamie here. And today, besides all the fans running, we're going to play with that journal I made, I don't know, a month or so ago. I'll put a link in the description box, and hopefully I'll remember to put one in the upper right hand corner. So this video is on behalf of Art, Joy of Sharing, Falling for Fun. It's supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be funny. Y'all be amused now. Be amused. So I had some of those dylusions die cuts, but I didn't have enough of them, enough different ones, and I had some of these stamps, so I'm like, okay, well, we'll just stamp them. And there I'm putting some feet on a couple of them because they didn't have feet for whatever reason. They didn't have feet, and I'm using the one piece of scrap cardstock just to mask off, you know, the previously stamped image that we just stamped just a minute ago, 50 seconds ago. Well, it's close enough to a minute to be a minute, right? Anyway, Art Joy of Sharing also has a Facebook group. If you're interested, the link will be below in the description box, along with a list of ingredients. Okay, y'all? So I took my markers, the ohuhu and the artezas. They're both a water type marker, and I just colored some of them images while I was in the house watching TV with my husband, because, you know, what else you gonna do besides watching TV? Got to multitask. If you're not watching YouTube videos and a television program, you're not doing enough at the same time. So go ahead and color some pictures, okay? So that's what I'm doing, and I'm just being all wild and crazy and colorful and junk like that. And it's just a whole lot of rinse, wash, repeat, wash, rinse, repeat. And what else can I say about it? Well, that just sounds like empty air to me. Any hoots. A lot of the same. You know what this is a good time for? Musical interlude. It's just a musical interlude for you, for me, for we. Musical interlude. Oh my gosh, y'all. I don't think we've done that all of 2021 yet. I think that's our first time on video. Oh wait, maybe I did it in a live show the other day. Last month. I don't know. Markers. I don't use them very often. I'm more inclined to put makeup on the Tim Holtz paper dolls because y'all know I love paper dolls. Anyway, we're using them here. And sometimes when you color out a line, because it happens to me, maybe not you, but to me, you need to let the marker dry pretty good. And then you can try to go over it with like a posca or white gel pen or white paint. You could use white paint. Maybe even just, you know, white out the paper stuff to cover up ink with, because sometimes that could work. Could. And it will still maybe bleed through, and, you know, imperfections make everybody perfect. So we're going to decorate on these a little bit. I'm not much of a doodler either. We're using markers and doing a little doodling, little tiny doodling. Hey, y'all. So that's what we're doing. And I think that may be a chrome pen. Yeah, pretty sure. Flashy. Anyway, for the chrome to actually work properly like it's supposed to, it needs to be on a non-porous surface, okay? And it's an expensive marker pen. I've had it for quite some time. I got a good deal on it a while back at a store I was shopping at. I was telling them how much the pen was at the Hobby Lobbies or the Michaels or whatever, and they said, well, we'll give you that price. And then they gave me a discount too also as well. So, okay. No coupon that time. They don't take coupon. Anyway, doesn't matter. So we're just doodling around. Oh, yes, please check the hashtag on your various platforms, because there are various artists that do this kind of stuff monthly for the different themes of Art Joy of Sharing. And they do this on various platforms. Did I say that already? I don't remember. Y'all know, y'all were paying attention, right? Anywho. Some people may just post photographs on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or whatever other platforms people may use. And yeah. So, there we go. And I've just got a scratch piece of cardstock over there that I'm just kind of checking the colors on because, you know, I don't know, because I needed to. And the video is spread up. Excuse me. Fair amount. How much? I don't know. How fast? I don't know. About that fast. Put little highlights on her little boots there. I like her. She's like one of my favorites, okay? So we're going to put some little gold on her glasses. I guess I could have made them sunglasses and filled it in with like silver. Chrome would have been perfect. Duh. Ugh. Hindsight, when you're watching it, you're like, oh yeah, I could have done that. Yeah, I guess I could have done that. Will I go back and do it now? No. No, I won't. Anywho. Falling for fun. AJOS, falling for fun. Just be silly, y'all. Just be silly. And, you know, this is that journal. I didn't really know what I was going to do with it from whenever we did it. And as you may notice, I changed out the black tag card thing. That used to be a putty color, and I just went ahead and went with the black, and I added a pocket on the inside front cover. And we are partially going to glue down all our Dylusion peoples, and decided, oh, let's just round those corners, because let's just round them. So we did. And we have some little sayings over there. I wouldn't necessarily say they're snarky. I'm more inclined to think they are humorous, and very likely you will recognize some people in those sentiment, phrase, quote, whatever you want to call them. So the first one we did on the inside front cover was notes about some people. And, you know, you could put notes about people in that front pocket if you were that kind of person. You know, silly little things. And what this is, this is from the video of doing the Cluster Snippet Edge thing, which is makes a perfect, I tell you, tuck spot for our little cards right there, which you could journal on the back of if you wanted to. And we're going to go ahead and make the thing we got the phrase on, we're going to make that little thing a pocket too, and you're going to be able to tuck stuff behind the little people. So, I mean, you know, there's a lot of tucking and pockets going on. Every single page, y'all. Rounding those corners. And yeah, I think I do show you every single one. Otherwise, this would have been like a 10-minute video instead of a 15-minute video. Oh, and there's heavy pictures at the end. Y'all know how I like to do the photo montage. You know it. Okay? Y'all like it too. Right? Questions? Kind comments are welcome in the comment section below the video. And that's what we're doing on every single page. And yes, the tag card things are going in the sideways, is kind of, but that's okay. It's supposed to be silly, y'all. I knew when I saw the theme, okay, for September. It's for September, right? Isn't it September? Anyway, 2021. I thought, oh, I can use that ugly little book thing I made. Well, it's not ugly little book. Those ugly papers I made. Oh, and the papers were back from Fourth Art Saturday. You know, so there's that. You know, links, description box, ingredients, description box. Hopefully, links in the upper right-hand corner to said videos. And no, you can't get them if you're watching this on the television. YouTube on the televisions, because you can't access the links in the upper right hand corner, and you can't access the description box either. One day, maybe, could happen. So we've got our embroidery floss where we put the journal together, which is not videoed, and I put glue on the end so I could twist it up really tight to make sort of a needle that would go through these beads. And I had no real plan. I don't know if that's been obvious to anyone, but it's true. It's like the first 1 or 2 pages, and that just sets it for everything. So I'm tying knots between the beads, not necessarily to keep the beads from falling off, but just to kind of keep them in a particular place. Could you pull the beads over the knots? Yeah, you probably could. Oh, and we used a soda pop tab, pull tab, whatever you want to call it, okay, because it's silly. It's supposed to be silly and fun. And I thought, well, that's a little unexpected. Let's do that. I found a baggie of them when I was looking at the beads, and I thought, well, let's just put one of those on there, because, you know, what I just said, unexpected, and junk like that. So we're just tying a bunch of knots. How y'all like that cover? I love that color. And you know what? I put a hashtag last time I showed this book, and I called it Ugly Art. But, you know, it's not so ugly anymore. It's actually pretty stinking adorables. Here we go. Pocket. Tag comes out. You can tuck stuff, you know, little notes in there. You can write on the back of it. Does it show the back? I don't know if I ever show the back. Do I show you every single one? I'm not sure. I probably do, because y'all know. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. I like to hear myself talk. It can, y'all. Anyway, excuse me. So that's what they all are. They're all the same, and ta-da, there it is. So get ready. Get ready. Tying it closed. Get ready. Ta-da! Photo montage! I appreciate each and every one of you, your kind comments, your likes, and your subscriptions. Let's take a look inside, shall we? I got it right here with me so I can look at it at the same time y'all looking at it. And the cover says, Eyes of the Beholder, because, you know, art is very subjective, and it's all dependent on the viewer's personal experiences with colors and just anything about art, y'all. Just throwing that out there. So, frogs. Look at art. She's so fun. Notes about some people. Silly little things. Y'all know people. Just saying, I prefer not to think before I speak. And I think we've all grown accustomed to that. Like I said, some of these people y'all may recognize. She's got shiny, glittery hair, y'all. Little puffs of glitter. Oh, can you see her shiny? Look at that. And yeah, I'm sure I have forgotten more than I ever knew. I forgot stuff I didn't even know I knew. So, yeah. And we used, we thought of that quote back in August of 21 on the live show. live participants in the live show, y'all. Don't dance in the puddle if there's a hole in your shoe, for crying out loud. Your sock will get wet, and your foot will too, and inside your shoe. And this is funny. A smile is happiness you find right under your nose, and if you look at that image, she doesn't have a nose. But she's got a smile. Oh, that was so funny. Y'all can read that one. I'm not going to say it out loud. Just saying. She looks sassy. She got her sassy pants on, y'all. And yeah, that is true. Sometimes I do have to just keep dark until I find my words. This one makes me think most of Diane Reevely when I see this that one there. I like being surprised, like everyone is. What comes out of my mouth? And yes, I do sit on my couch and think of weird things to say. Thanks for watching, and happy arting, y'all!